Satsuma Sadgamaya Tamashuma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya Avir Maidhi Rudro Jate Dakshinamkham Te Namang Pahi Nityam Te Namang Pahi Nityam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality, and evermore shine in our hearts with your resplendent face. And peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So we are at the end of this Shanti Gita. The Shantabrata said that listening to this wonderful message of Bhagavan Krishna Vasudev given to Partha Arjuna, then what happened? Now Arjuna gave up. Hitva asakting. He gave up his asakti attachment, which is Mayik, which is made of Maya, and which is not true, asakta. And then he gave up all his bereavement and pain and agonies, what he felt, and become fulfilled listening to this wonderful message of the Master. Then what he did, 48th verse he read, then Krishnan pranamya, saluting Bhagavan Krishna, Vinita bhavi, with much humility, Tattva hridistham bimalam prasannam, meditating in the heart, that effulgent, pure self, which is pleasing face of the Lord. Provacha bhaktya vachanena bhatta. Then Arjuna then started praising the Lord with due devotion and with Kritanjali bhava varena namba. Kritanjali bhava varena namba. Being bent down as it were, with folded palm, with a ecstatic mood in his mind. And what then Arjuna said, you have read this, 41 verse we read, Natamadya Rupa Purusha Purano. I see you, Krishna. You are not an ordinary person. You are the primordial and divine self, eternal, Purano. You are the older than the oldest. Naveda Vedas Tavasat Saratattam. Even the Vedas do not know what is the essence of your real nature. O Krishna, they do not know. Aham na jane. What I am, ordinary Arjuna, what shall I know? Kimuvasmi Krishna, what shall I tell you, O Krishna? Namami, I salute you only. Sarvantara Sampratishtam. I salute you, the Lord Krishna, who is established in the heart of all beings. What a Vedantic concept, huh? And not only that, 42nd verse he read, Tameva Vishad Bhavakaranam Sat. You are the eternal, absolute, real existence, the cause of the creation of the whole universe. Samasraya Sang Jagata Prasiddha. This world, renowned world, is established on your divine self. Anantamurti, your form is infinite. Barada is all blessing and compassion. Kripalu, full of compassion. Namami Sarbo Antara Sampratishtam. O Krishna, I salute you, who reside in the heart of all and is the foundation of all existence. Baba Badami Kinte Savishesha Tattam. How shall I describe your tattva, the truth, with much details? Najane Kinchit Tabu Manmagudha. I do not know even what is the marma gudha, the deep significance of your reality. Tami Vasristi Sthitinasha Karta. You are verily the cause of creation, preservation, and destruction. You are the Lord of creation, preservation, and destruction. So I salute you, O Krishna. Namami, I salute you, Sarvantara Sampratishta. That you are established in the Sarvantara, established in the heart of all. I salute you again and again. Now today we read verse number 44. So this is the last chapter, 7th chapter, 44. 44 it says, Vishwarupam pura drishtam, Vishwarupam pura drishtam, Tvameva Swayamishvara, Tvameva Swayamishvara, Mohoitva Sarvalokan, Mohoitva Sarvalokan, Rupam Etat Prakashitam, Rupam Etat Prakashitam, Vishwarupam Puradrishtam, Tamevo Shayameshwar. I have seen Vishwarupam, I have seen in a cosmic form, Vishwarupam Pura, in the past. When? In the 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, when Bhagavan Krishna showed his cosmic form. In that cosmic form, Krishna saw, Arjuna saw, all the gods and goddesses, all the terrible fighters and warriors, and all are embedded in the body of Sri Krishna. So he says that in the Vishwarupam, Pura, in my past, this time I have seen. Tabo, you are eva verily Sayam. You are Ishvara. You are the Lord of creation. So I saw it. You saw me, your Vishwarupa, the cosmic form before. Mohattaiva sarvalokan. Moha, it is the deluding everyone, inhabitants of all the planes of existence. Rupametat prokishtam. This highest form of the universal form you have shown. That means the previously seen cosmic form was verily you. I saw it is you are the same person who has the previous cosmic form, and you are standing before me as you are an ordinary person. You are the same person, deluding inhabitants of all the planets of existence. You are now manifesting in this form, no? You are the Lord of the universe. And now you are appearing before me like an ordinary person, ordinary human being. I don't, just by deluding the minds of the people so that the people see and cannot recognize you. Ramakrishna said, it is very difficult to recognize an avatar. Only to recognize avatar is the end of highest achievement in spiritual life. To seeing Ramakrishna, to understand he is God himself, is how many people came to Calcutta that time, from Calcutta. When Keshav Sen published in his magazine about Ramakrishna and his uniqueness, the Calcutta used to flow. All the educated people of Calcutta, being the capital of India, they used to flock around Dakshineshwar. As jokingly said, Ramakrishna is like to see something unusual creature, people come to assemble. It is like a zoo. They used to come for seeing what is Paramahamsa like. Most of the time, and what is their perception? What is their perception? Ramakrishna himself said, what Ram, doctor, will tell about me. In March, all the great Pandits like Padma Lochan, name, what is the name? Padma Lochan and others, they have declared in Dakshineshwar when Babu called the meeting of the Pandits, Gauri Pandit, the greatest Pandit of that time. And he openly described that this is Ramakrishna's avatar. What others will understand, those who have no concept, what is Brahman, Atman, what is how it comes down and sadhan, there is no spiritual practice, they cannot understand. But you are standing before us, but you have deluded us. We think that you are like one of the kings. You have greater skill to fight or guide. You are something special. But how do I understand? Looking at you, the ordinary people, because you have deluded their eyes. So Ramakrishna, when they used to come to Ramakrishna, the Thakur is speaking about the spiritual discussion or discussing the spiritual issues. And the Calcutta Babus have come. It does not, it doesn't like it. They're poking and pushing the friend. Hey, let's go. What is this God, God, God? Let us go. They said, no, 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 he's saying such wonderful teachings. No, let's. Then, after another 2 minutes, he sat and he could not stay there. He had to leave that place. I said, okay, I'm going to have fresh air on the boat. Fresh air in the boat on Ganga, air will be whole life. But you will not get Ramakrishna again in life. But who can understand? Who can understand? Even in our life, we have seen Premeshananda Maharaj. I visited Premeshananda Maharaj. But I was not much impressed. He's an old man lying down, and we want some fiery person giving something bold statement like that. Rather, I was attracted to those type of sadhus. And some of the sadhus influenced me. Go. Premeshananda Maharaj is a Brahmagyani par excellence, Holy Mother disciple, this, that. And I went and I saw the old man lying in the bed. So we have seen our grandma, grandpa like that. What is the special of that? It is very difficult to recognize even a holy man. But the question of avatar, they hide themselves by that deluding power. So here is an open statement that how can I describe? Vishwarupam Puradrishtam. In the past, Drishtam means I have seen your Vishwarupam, the cosmic form. And Tam Eva, I have seen you. You are the Ishvara, the Lord of the universe, creator of the universe, sustainer of the universe. And what you have done, you are standing before us as Krishna. By deluding the whole planet as it serve all not this, all the planes of personalities, human, gods, angels, they get all deluded. That's why you have manifested you this diminium, the human form. Sarve jananti tang, sarve jananti tvam, sarve jananti tvam vrishni, sarve jananti tvam vrishni, pandavanam sakahuri, pandavanam sakahuri, kinte bakshami tat tattam, kunte bakshami tat tattvam, na jananti divaukasa, na jananti divaukasa. What does it mean? Vishwana, sarve jananti. Everybody who looks at you, Krishna, they know you. What is your description? Tam Brishnihi. You are born in the clan of Brishni dynasty. And Pandavanang Sakha. You are the friend of Pandavas. Yudhishthira, Arjuna. You are the friend of them. And you are Hari. You are just a friend. The God as Hari. Kinte Vakshami Tattvam. What shall I describe you about your that eternal truth which you carry? Na jananti divaukasa. Even the gods, divaukasa means all the gods. Even the gods do not know your glory. What I shall know. It is like the humble statement of Girish Ghosh. No? Girish Ghosh said, whom Vyasa and Valmiki could not describe. I am an ordinary Girish. What shall I talk about you? Whom Vyasa and Valmiki could not describe. That ignited the fire in Ramakrishna. No? It reminded him he is who was Rama, who is Krishna, he is Ramakrishna, no? That consciousness. So how to understand that even the gods cannot describe you, gods cannot understand you, then how can I describe you? No? How can I understand you? You are the Lord of the universe. Uh, so really, Swami Vivekananda, even such a person is talking about Ramakrishna. He declined. He said, "Shall I make a monkey out of creating a Shiva form?" That means he is frightened, no, to describe Ramakrishna, to understand. Who can understand more than Ram Swami Vivekananda? But that's why it is we do not actually very difficult because Ramakrishna is so simple, so humble, and it has not much attraction. Ordinary people don't feel much attraction because they see the outside glory. If someone goes with a garlic, with a matted hair, and then bhasma here, and here bhasma, and all over this, and 10 garlands, and then you see, and a seat like in a singhasana, and the Lord of the universe, no, come and there will be one beautiful lotus uh, of gold or silver, and your feet will be put over there. You understand, he is somebody. Ramakrishna, one cloth, a half naked person, could not get it. Even the, the honorable people of that time, like who? Who? Mahorshi Devendranath. He invited Ramakrishna and then he withdrew his invitation because Devendranath is a very highly educated person, mixing the sophisticated people in the British people, no? And he is naked person. He will go and dance and sing and drop his clothes. Then what will happen? So he invited. No, no, you don't come again. So invitation was done, but invitation was withdrawn. So who will understand this guy who is been very much praised at a Pagla, is a crazy guy, crazy guy of Dakshineshwar. So who will understand? He is God himself. By his twinkling of an eye, the stars and galaxies they are created going to void, no? And that's why Swami Vivekananda said so powerfully. Do you know who is Ramakrishna? It's not that. We are the child of Ramakrishna. Do you know who we are? We have the power to crush the stars, unhinge the planets into the void. No, I'll throw the world and earth into the void. Oh my God, do you know who am I? I am Ramakrishna's child. See, who is that Ramakrishna? And what we see here, he is like this sitting as if don't know anything of the world, no? Most humble and always saluting, you read the life, humble and the dust of your feet, This is Ramakrishna. So who will understand? के तुम्हारे के तुम्हारे जानते परे तुम्हें ना जानले परे. Who can know you, O Lord, unless you make his mind clear and you make it possible? Your grace. So Sarve Jananti, then whole world knows you, that you are a Brishni, you are born in the clan of the Brishni dynasty, and Pandavanang Sakahari, you are the Hari, the Sakha, the friend of the Pandavas. King Bakshami Tavatattam. How can I describe? What shall I describe? What shall I say about you? About your real nature? Tattam. Najananti Divokos. Even the devas, the gods, who are very pure and who are enlightened, much enlightened that we humans, they even cannot describe it. What we are. That is the verse number 45. So 44 says, the previously seen cosmic form was verily you, the Supreme Lord Himself, deluding the inhabitants of all the planes of existence. You are now manifesting in this form of Krishna before me. Everyone knows you as Brishni, the one born in Brishni clan, as a friend of Pandavas, as Hari. What shall I say about your essential nature, which even the gods do not know? Now, hearing all these praises, then the Bhagavan Uvacha, God, Lord Sri Krishna then responded to these praises. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha, Tattaggosi yatha partha tusnim bhavo tada sakhe. Tattaggosi yada partha tusnim bhavo tada sakhe. Tusnim bhavo tada sakhe. Jadrishtan vishwarupam me. Jadrishtan vishwarupam me. Maya matrang tadevahi. Maya matrang tadevahi. Here, here the Arjuna prays to the highest, no? You, I saw your the cosmic form, and that is you, no? As if cosmic form is the great experience. But no, that is not highest. That seeing is there. Seeing, seer, seen, all this duality is there. He's hinting to that. It is my Maya only. What you see in the cosmic form, that also you see in my Maya. I created that delusion in you to think that I am there, world is there. It is Maya Matram. সেজন্য তত্ত্বজ্ঞসি. Now you are the knower of truth. You know the reality. Tattagasi jada partha. When you will be tattagga, will be knower of truth, tada, then you will be, oh partha, you will be tusnim bhavo. Your chattering, your praising will all stop. You are talking so much about my praise, I am this, that, all will stop. Just when you need really be a tattagga, a knower of truth. Tattagga si jada partha, oh partha, when you will be tattagga, will be knower of truth, tusnim bhavo. Takon, then you cannot speak anything, no? Thakur, when he's going into samadhi, when he ecstasy, when he goes there, is there any speech? Anyone to say anything? Anyone to hear anything? So that's a state. Therefore, tusnim bhavo. Now be silent. Oh, my friend. Jadrishtam. You are thinking, you saw my Vishwarupa, the cosmic form. Jadrishtam Vishwarupam me. That is Maya Matram. It is my magic only. It is my only just a mesmerizing factor to show my glory in the world of duality. Tadevahi. And Teno Bhantosi. Teno Bhantosi Kaunteya. Teno Bhantosi Kaunteya. Swaswarupam Vichintaya. Swaswarupam Vichintaya. Mujhanti Mayaya Murhaha. Mujhanti Mayaya Murhaha. Tattagga Mohavarjitaha. Tattagga Mohavarjita. Now, Arjuna, you got deluded. Teno Bhantusi. Seeing my cosmic form, you thought, I am the Lord of the universe, this, that. But who am I? Till you have to understand that. It is beyond all understanding. No? It is beyond all understanding. So you want to understand that, then be silent. Don't talk. When you talk, then you are in duality. And you have not understood anything. So it is who am I? It is a subject of experience. Onlyness, thatness. Who will say thatness? Who will say onlyness? That is also cannot be said. That is only, the Swami Vivekananda expressed that one, Bujhe Pran, Bujhe Jar. Only one who have experienced, he understands. Otherwise, all these scriptures are talking about that. It is only to explain that ultimate truth, what it is and how it is. But no one have finished it. Only when they go to samadhi. Tusnim means silence. When they go into the silence, that silence is the name of the ultimate truth. That story, the student in the Yoga-Vasishta, Yoga-Vasishta, that story is there, Baskoli and his Bardha. Bardha and Baskuli, the teacher and student. So the student went to the teacher with humility and prostration, and then he said, "Sir, please teach me about Brahman." And he said, "Teaching you Brahman? What shall I teach?" No. And he didn't say anything. Yeah, I am saying that. He didn't say anything, just became silent. And how long you can wait? You come with serious question. And when you come, you see your teacher is not responding to your question. You become impatient. So after being silent for some time, he became impatient. And he's asking the teacher, "Sir, please tell me. I really want to know what is Brahman like. Please describe, please explain." Teacher didn't say anything. And continued, and lastly she said, "Sir, please tell me. I wish to know what is Brahman like. I was to understand what is Then the teacher said, "My child, I was teaching you what Brahman is by silence. But you didn't understand that. You want it through words. No? So that is not what I say." The Kathopanishad says, this is not what is the reality. Uh, Anything you see, anything you feel, anything you do, that is not that truth. What you are seeing, feeling, experiencing, it is beyond all. So here also Bhagavan is telling, don't get overwhelmed. Here is a great indication of our personal life. We think seeing something, some vision. I saw some divine form, Mother Kali or Durga or Christ or something. We think that's oh my God, it's a vision, it's an experience, what an achievement. In Vedantic terminology, it is only just a glimpse of that, but nothing. Don't get stuck there. You are making a mistake. What is that? That cannot be described. That cannot be expressed. So long you are in expression, seeing each other, it is duality. It is dvaita, tad martam. Jatra iteraitaram pashyati, iteraitaram sinoti, iteraitaram jigrati, tad dvaitam, tad alpam, tad martam, tad martyam, tad alpam, tad dvaitam. What is meaning? Jatra iteraitaram pashyati. One sees another. I see you. In this plane or in a mystic plane, you see something. That's also mind. So, jatra itara itaram, one sees the other. Pashyati. You say, I dream, I saw some voice. Srinoti. You saw this plane and that plane. Jatra itara itaram srinoti. Jikriti. You are smelling, you are intaking, you are seeing something, feeling something. These are all martam. It is all, it ends. Experience does not stay long. When you come down, what happens? That vision is gone. You saw a beautiful dream last night. Where is that? It is in the memory now, in the memory stick. USB. It always moves there. Whatever we see, everything goes there. So it's martam. It has to die. It will end. Martam. Tadalpam. That's very limited. That vision has a limitation. Tad dvaitam, that is duality. Duality is there. It is subject to death and it is limited. Therefore, it is not. There's not that what I am talking about. That is the message here. Bhagavan is saying, though it is a great thing to see the Vishwarupa, the cosmic form of God, but it is also not that what I am. That's the thing. Therefore, teno bhrantosi jadrishtam vishwarupam. Teno bhrantosi. You are deluded by that. You are overwhelmed with that by vision. Kunteo, O Kunti Nandan, O son of Kunti, Mother Kunti, that is Arjuna. O Kunti, Saswarupam Vichintayo. Vichintayo. Chintayo means think, contemplate, meditate, reflect. Be Chintaya, deeply, profoundly go into that analysis and find out Saswarupak, what is your real nature? You are seeing here, Krishna, this, God, don't. See, find out you yourself, who you are. Swaswarupam, your own spiritual nature. Mushanti Maya Mudha, because of being deluded by the Maya, the fools, and Tattaga Mahavarjita. Muraha to Agga. Sorry, I made a mistake. Muraha tat Muraha tattagga. Muraha tattagga. They who get deluded by this, they are murha, they are fools, and tattagga mahaburjita or tattagga mahaburjita. They are not the knower of truth, but they are not beyond the moha delusion. Or you can be meaning, you be a tattagga, you be a knower of truth, you get out of the delusion of this confusion. Get out of that. 47. 47 says, O son of Kunti, you are confused by the Maya. Reflect upon your own essential nature. The ignorant are bewildered by the cosmic ignorance, but the knowers of truth are free from delusion. So you try to understand who are you. Unless you know yourself, you cannot know me. That's also another thing. That's why we cannot see God everywhere unless we see here. That's why meditation is so important in our personal practice, everyday practice, to concentrate here. And that's why this withdrawing the mind from the external is the first step. And when that touch is gained here, then you open your eyes, then it is here, it is there, it is everywhere. So, Atattaga, those who are not the knower of truth, they get deluded like this. You be a Tattva, you know yourself. That then, don't think even my cosmic form is also my Maya, it is also my delusion. See, it is a very deep statement, a very profound statement that Bhagavan Krishna is saying that vision, what you saw, and you are overwhelmed. And we all think what a great chapter is 11th chapter. Krishna himself is nullifying that it is not the highest. It is also within the realm of Maya. But Avidya Maya, Vidya Maya. Understand? We should not discard it, that is bad. But it is a lower type of ignorance in which I see this world of duality and my anguish, my love, my hatred, my feeling of anger, this, that. In this level, it's a higher level. But both happen because of the mind. It is not mind beyond mind state. And whatever is happening in the mind is Maya. Swami Vivekananda defined what is Maya in his Jnana Yoga lectures. He said, mind is Maya. This mind creates bondage. This mind even gives freedom. Yes, you look at that even in our day-to-day life, a person is very sick, but mentally very strong. He's suffering from physically, but mentally very cheerful. But mind is the factor which determines everything and controls us. Mind, there is nothing has happened. Psychologically, we're little affected. No. Say depressed. Nothing has happened. He's full of power. But as if he has become helpless, powerless. Nothing, he cannot stand up. But physically, medically, doctor says nothing. Medically, he is perfectly okay. So this whole world is spiritual world or non-spiritual world. It is all the level of mind. So go beyond mind, this world vanishes. We all experience that state every day when you go to deep sleep. What happens? Where is our world of anguish, our world of fun, our world of reality? I have lost my job. I will get my job. What will happen to me? anxiety, worries, where does it go? I am excited, I got it something, I'm a powerful person. Where does all vanish? When we go, mind becomes into deep sleep. That is not realization though. In deep sleep, mind goes to ignorance state. But when mind becomes aware and moves in the spiritual journey, that's meditation. This is what has happened. Going to sleep and going to samadhi, these are the difference. We every day go to our own home, eternal abode of peace and perfection. But there is a deep, dark veil. Here is the warmth you can feel. Almost it percolates through it. But we do not know what is that. It's because the veil of ignorance is there. It is a sleeping condition, dark state of mind. Now, one is sit for meditation and consciously is moving, not the body, not the mind, and going deeper, deeper, deeper. It's all conscious movement. And you hit that point, your conscious mind is conscious. Then it penetrates the veil. Or even going there, they get overwhelmed. And then they get attracted more. And the veil drops. Ah, the fall of the Berlin Wall. And then the illumination comes. So this is the major thing to consciously move. That's why day and night we need to read Shanti Gita or the Gita, whatever, to aware. So Bhagavan is giving the last message. What you see, not vision, but know yourself. Sasarupam, as just now he said, Sasarupam vichintaya. Contemplate on yourself. Who are you? All round about the ultimate teaching for a higher student. But this is for a higher student like Arjuna. But I am an immature person and I start thinking I am Atman, I am Atman, I'll be egotistic sometime. I am that. Okay, I am that means I am what I am. This body, mind, I. We have to get out of this body, mind, I. That's why Vedanta is good. Sometimes Vedanta is dangerous. Because this is to be understood and preparation is necessary. It is truth is truth. This Arjuna is getting at the end of Vishwarup Darshan, cosmic vision, and all these messages he got and absorbed and understand, and then the Sri Bhagavan is giving him the idea Saswarupam Vichintaya. Who are you? Try to think about that. What is I consciousness? What is that me? What is the real I? Vichintaya. Now 48th verse. Shanti Gitam imam partha, Shanti Gitam imam partha, Mayo uktam Shantidayinim, Mayo uktam Shantidayinim, Yasrinuyat patid vapi, Yasrinuyat patid vapi, Mukta Syad Bhavavandana, Mukta Syad Bhavavandana. This is the praise of this text. That is the style of the scriptures when you, that the glory of the book. He says that now what you do? Shanti Gitam Imam Partha. Oh Partha, this Gita, which is called Shanti, peace song, this Shanti Gita, Imam, this, O Partha, O Arjuna, Maya Uktam, what I have told you, it is Shanti Dayinim. It will bring peace. It will confer peace to all, whoever listens. We are all in trouble in our life. And when the trouble takes our position, we become overwhelmed with that position. We forget that this is nothing. In life, it comes and goes. I am not that. I am something higher than that. I am beyond that. So that concept reinstills. So that's why it says Shanti Gita, this Shanti Gita, Imam Partho, this what O Partho Maya Uktam, O Arjuna, I told you that is Shanti Dayini. It will bring peace. It gives Shanti. Shanti. Not only it gives Shanti, just Srinuyat, who will listen to this, Pathet Vapi, but who reads, both the reader and the person who is listening, Srinuyat Pathet, Muktasat, they will be freed from Bhavavandhanat, from this bondage, or the shackles of bondage of this world and worldliness. So it is an assertion. That means you should listen. Why these three things are coming? Sravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. Listening and then reflecting and diving deep into that truth. If it happens, then Mukta Sat will be free from Bhavo Bandhana, the bondage of this worldly bondage. It will be freed. 49. न कदाचित् भवेत् सोऽपि न कदाचित् भवेत् सोऽपि मोहितो मम मायया मोहितो मम मायया आत्मज्ञानात् आत्मज्ञानात् सुखशान्ति आत्मज्ञानात् सुखशान्तिर् भवेत् गीता प्रसादत भवेत् गीता प्रसादतः. Then what does it say? No kadachit bhavet sopi mohito. Mohito means deluded. No means no. Kadapi means never ever. That person, after that knowledge, knowing the Saswarupa, or talking about this, or contemplating on that, gradually one will be free. And when one becomes free, he will never be deluded again. Mohito, sopi mohito, momo maya, no bhavet. He will never ever again be in the turmoil of this bondage of birth and death again. It will. That means whatever material thing we gain now, it may be position of the person for say some days or maybe his whole lifetime. But it will have to, you have to give up. But this you achieve never to be given up. You will be no more delusion, no more cloud can cover that person's wisdom. So no kadachit bhavet sopi mohito mamamaya. I am always trying to play with, no? Play. This world is a play. God is playing. Khelati Bhagavan Brahmande. Bhagavan, God is playing in this world. No? So that is a different perspective. There is no man, there is no woman, there is no anger, there is no frustration. It is a fun. It is a great joy to see divine playing with the divine. There's nothing but the divine. So this type of delusion that I am again a person, you are a person, and all this will not happen. That is a state. Normally, this is a question. Suppose anything in the material world we gain, we have to leave it behind. You get a PhD, but PhD you cannot carry when this body is gone. You are a millionaire, billionaire, money in your bank, in your mortgage, or wherever you are, it will stay over there. You cannot touch and take it. Even the body you like so much, the body, even one grain of one hair, one strain of hair, you cannot take it. But if you have this knowledge, it is you. Nothing to leave, nothing to go. It is you everywhere. And that it will not be again deluded. That is the Jivan Mukti. The big question comes. Then how the people, Vivekananda getting angry? What is this? That is a play. If there's just in a split second, they go back to their connection. Because they, for the good of the world, they take a body, and as Ramakrishna said, when he goes into Samadhi, he's in that state. And he says that, I will drink a glass of water or something. He says, I come down 10 cubit. In the spiritual plane, if that is the roof, a 10 cubit down, then he can utter a word. And then come down. This is only for the good of humanity. And Jivan Mukto, those who are liberated in this life, they too finish their prarabdha karma, the remnant work which is to fructify in this life, for that only they come down to body and they act like human beings. They sometimes become angry, they sometimes like or behave like ordinary person, sometimes ghoul. Something Ramakrishna said, na, the Gyanis behave, it cannot restrict in any way. Because according to the background of their prarabdha karma, they last after wisdom, not attaining the knowledge, they come down and live in the world. But they are never forgetful about the divine glory. Once you touch that ground, never ever to forget that. So this is the na kadachit bhavet sopi. Therefore, no kadachit, never ever, that person mohito mamo maya will never be deluded by maya. Atmogyan Atmogyanat, due to the impact of this knowledge of your own self. Here, Atmogyan is emphasizing ultimately all is here. It starts from there. Our spiritual life starts from there. Uh, Look at our life. When we started our spiritual life, we go to temple, we go to a deity, we go to a holy man. It starts there. To end in here, because everything is that and that one and that is in and out. That is what they all are the same. So Atmogyanat, because of the dawn of the knowledge of the Atman, Shoko Shanti, the Shoko, the bereavement. Your son has been killed in the war, and you are thinking, how can you get out of the bereavement? Shoko Shantir Bhavet, it will soothe that Shoka. Shoka will go away because no one is dead. That wisdom will come. 1 million waves are playing and dancing on the ocean of the Pacific Ocean surface of the Pacific Ocean. No, when we are looking at from the wave side or a ripple side, each wave is fighting with other. Someone is in love, someone is in hatred, someone is consuming, someone is fitting. If you take that play in ignorant level, it's a difficult to survive there. Contesting world, fighting world, jealousy, this, that. Now one understand that is all the play of the water, ocean water. Then it's a joy. Who is playing with whom? God is playing with God. Ramakrishna said the grasshopper was held by a boy, and the boy took the grasshopper and putting a stick within his body. And Ramakrishna, in that spiritual mood, clapping his hands, said, ha ha ha, oh Rama, you are doing your own trouble. You are creating Rama in the grasshopper, Rama in the boy, Rama in the stick. So that's a state of total freedom, total joy, and no one can take that joy. So that's why it is said, Atmajnana, you attain the Atmajnana, know who you are, Shoko Shanti, your peace will dawn because our bereavement will go away. And Gita, by the grace of this Bhagavad, this Gita, Shanti Gita, he will gain that type of peace forever. So next day I'll read the few verses which are left. That is called the end of the chapter, Uposhankha. Then Santobroto concludes this Gita, another five verses are there. That will end 6 verses are there. So, and then I have kept the Shanti Gita still to go through it again. Quick synopsis of the 7 chapters. So that will start continuing after this. So now I can end here today. A few minutes, 10 minutes are there that can be kept for any question. Any question has come? No question. Oh. Very inspirational, no? But here also we get much insights are very deep that how we think in spiritual life. That's why Swami Brahmanandaji said that Nirvikalpa, after Nirvikalpa Samadhi, your spiritual journey begins, no? Actually, then spiritual life. We are non-spiritual people. We are only talking about that, thinking about that in our head. And in application, we are failing every day. But even if someone succeeds once, one time or two times, but we are not established in that truth. Therefore, our spiritual life has not started. Spiritual life, life of joy. Spiritual life is life of full bliss and total contentment. How one can feel it unless one is absorbed in that consciousness. Ramakrishna lived in that consciousness. Actually, Ramakrishna's spiritual life, he knows what is spiritual life. We are a mixture of non-spiritual 90%, 5%, 1%, 2%, 5%, 10%, 20%, maybe depending on the who is the intended sadhaka. They can feel this glory of it. But so more emphasis, that's why, to uh, practice and to keep the mind in this lofty thought. We talk about brahmacharya, these, that, these are all words. All are, it is not that difficult unless it is difficult because we don't keep the mind in the lofty level. If someone practices to keep the mind always in the lofty level, the world will change, transform. Their actions will be totally different. That's the meaning and purpose of this Ramakrishna tradition also. That's why it is called Ramakrishna machine. It's not mission. It's a mission. You enter into it, and angularities are there either this way to make it polish, grinding. It goes cut this side, chop this side, huh? And that is the way ultimately to bring out a beautiful ornament at the feet of the Lord. So it is a sincere responsibility is there how to emphasize in our spiritual practices. And don't get happy, too much happy, seeing one dream. How many people get seriously affected by this dream business? I have seen a dream. What is that? Has it transformed your life? Ramakrishna tradition teaches you. If it transforms your life, then it is meaningful. If the character is not transformed, your vision is no vision. So that's why it is a play. It's a good, of course, good. The mind in a higher state is good always, but it is don't get much uh, elated that you have achieved something in spiritual life. That's why we are reading the other day, Saradhananda Swami saying that it is the life and character of the person, how much it is improved, that is the sign. How much you get detached to the happenings of life. Things happen in life. We have no control over that. But how much we react, how much we come back to our balance. How much we have some anger and frustration with somebody. How quickly we reconcile that. Not that we will not be angry. Even Brahmagyani will be angry. Ramakrishna used to get angry. Vivekananda, who would stand before him? He will fire everyone, no? These words, no? So when something goes wrong, he will be so angry and so disturbed, no? But see, a split second. And that's also for a purpose, for the good of us, or good of the world. He scolded equally, he scolded all the Indian people, and he scolded all the American people. He's the universal father. Wherever there is trouble and difficulty, smashed it. So this is the state which comes in a person's life. So spirituality is to be understood. I'm not saying that your good dreams are bad or you have some experience is bad, but these are milestone, milepost. No, it's sign that is yes, I'm in the right track, but nothing more than that. And when it will culminate, as we did today, you know your own self. Be Satsarupam Bijaniyat. You know who you are, and being established in that knowledge, then the culmination will come. It will not go. Tomorrow is my gospel. Oh, achha, yeah. Tomorrow we'll have a gospel class at 7:30, like this. So we end here today. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu. Okay.